There is some evidence to suggest that the illness which kills Mary is HIV/AIDS. This might seem like it's coming from left field, but as I looked further, I uncovered more evidence to suggest some form of autoimmune disorder led Mary to her death. The most compelling evidence are her symptoms, particularly the lesions on her face we see when Mary is on her sickbed. They look nearly identical to those who suffer from AIDS. I'm aware that the fanbase's agreed upon timeline is that the events of Silent Hill 2 take place during 1993 or 1994. But there are several tweets from Ito that suggest the game takes place in the 80s and definitely not the 90s. Given the use of VHS tapes, the proposed timeline for the game places it in the late 80s, meaning the AIDS crisis was in full swing. HIV/AIDS being an autoimmune disorder suggests that Mary could have contracted another disease because of her susceptibility to illness. The reason I think so strongly Mary died from AIDS, or AIDS-related complications, is the connection which AIDS has to sex. If Mary somehow contracted AIDS, it would explain why James could not physically have sex with her. Even if Mary was well enough to become intimate with James, it would put him at risk for contraction. In the Woodside Apartments, you can find Mary's wedding dress, and you can enter into their apartment. This represents their home, their family being completely destroyed by Mary's sickness. One could extrapolate the meaning of Mary's wedding dress being found in the rotting apartments represents that their marital vows have been sullied or that their marriage is corroding because of the illness. If Mary does have AIDS, perhaps the presence of her dress in this environment signifies adulterous behavior. This would further explain James's guilt and the existence of Maria. Maria is the part of Mary who cheated, the whore that James wants to punish.